Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Muse Jester. My name is Junior. Today, let's take a look at G.I. Joe's Edward Starduster Skylar and Albert Alpine Pine. This guys I bought on pre-order. I don't think I got him on any kind of discount. I know I paid full price on this one. This is pre-order. Again, these two figures unfortunately suffered um, with the fact that they had to wait until I reviewed them because I've gotten these guys from last year. Look at that box thing. I don't care, but you know, I'm not a box collector, but for some of you guys, yeah. Um, so okay, so let me unbox it really quickly, and I'll be right back. All right, so I got them out of the box, and this is a good comparison between the two, and as I review them anyway. So Alpine here is the usual $25 for a regular figure, and Starduster here is $35 as a deluxe figure. Now, out of the two, I definitely have a higher value on Alpine in terms of the character. I know who Alpine is. He is one of the Joes that I recognized as I was a kid with the toys and in the cartoons. I don't know who Starduster is. I think he's from the comic books, so I definitely would have no knowledge on that one. My G.I. Joe nostalgic connection is on the cartoons, not in the comics. Um, so I think this is a good comparison in terms of value. So figure, here's the two. Let's say their base price on the figure is the same, but I definitely have a higher value on Alpine because he's a figure that I want. In terms of uh, extra heads or helmets, Alpine does come with a hat, and Starduster comes with not only a helmet but also a complete helmet where you replace the head. We obviously have the same type of quality in the paint application on both, right? He does come with a rifle, actually two heavy assault weapons. He comes with one and two as well. And as you can see, they're both different from each other. This, I like this one in a way because this is very nostalgic for the original design of their weapons. He comes with this hook. I suppose we can equate that with, let's see, what can we equate this one? I guess with his knife. But this, I think the knife more goes towards this one, even though this is only part of that. We're just basically looking at the accessories, right? So maybe these two can cover for this. We're just comparing in terms of number, and then this one will be for that. He doesn't have a single one of those handguns. That, so I guess the extra additional $10 is for this backpack. But doesn't he? I thought he came with his own backpack, but I guess not. And then the extra hands. So value wise, I think I would rate him a 12, which is where my average value comes to, is at 12, and I would value him at 11, mostly because for one thing he's a reuse of Duke, which is why I wasn't really planning on getting Starduster. I don't know why I ended up getting him anyway. He definitely escaped my pre-order um, removals during the month of October, November of last year, when I was removing existing pre-orders of figures that I didn't necessarily want. Otherwise, I would have canceled him. He might have come in slightly before that, because I see him as like he kind of looks like Duke, and the Duke Deluxe with a jetpack and everything. Wait, was that? No, this actually no, this is from a different set that I attached to Duke. Duke never came with this much stuff, but his body design is very much like Duke. So I didn't know this character, so I didn't want him at all. So this one, I actually probably would have fallen, like I said, on a get rid of my pre-order because I don't really need him in my stuff. But he's okay. He's 11, kind of bordering 10 in terms of value. We've gotten jetpacks before. I do want more jetpacks if I can. I think I have like 3 or 4 of them at this point. Maybe no, maybe 5. Counting this one. This is kind of cool because yes, they're for the jetpacks if you want. So that's really cool that it adds to that. I think you can also put this in the gun, honestly. Those high-powered guns. But yeah, um, and they have the same kind of articulation with any kind of GI Joes. We'll do Alpine really quickly in the head. That's amazing. Very individual portrait, um, which I like. You know, I don't know why though, but it seems like his torso is like compact. Like, look at this guy. Is it because of the jacket is so wide? Like his body style is also big. Which is weird now that I'm comparing them crotch to crotch. Starduster actually is about everything is proportional, but this guy seems much more slimmer, much more refined, and this one seems more chunky, like compacted from here. I don't know why. Like the head is bigger for sure. Yeah, that is just kind of weird though. So this one, they both have. I apologize for the sound. They both have a good paint application. They're cartoon bordering on realistic. I like how this thing is floating on his chest. I like that he's got that Idaho tampo on his shirt, and it's faded. Faded or supposed to be cityscape. I like how the silver in this one. Look at that. I like the silver on this one. Very, very striking. For such a boring color palette, the silver is really making it pop up. And here's the back. Compared to this guy, where it's all just bland plastic. And I have to say this, look, bare plastic, barely any kind of paint application, gummy as heck, right? It's warping and everything. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that's okay with me right now. That's okay. Because if you can bring down the price, if you can keep the price low as long as possible, I'm okay with that, you know. As long as I can get my Joe figures, because the paint I can always do. I can customize it. The detail is the most important thing. The wobbliness of this thing, I can just put it in hot water. It'll be fine, you know. But keep the price down, please. I'm at that price point at this point now where 25 is really, really nearing the point of where I gotta stop. There's no way I want to pay $30 for a regular figure like this, because that three of that is already 100. And one of the things I want to talk about is what should we expect with a $100 price that we're willing to spend on, you know. Um, but yeah, jetpacks, it's so GI Joe. We definitely need that. And this guy, he's no, I'm not gonna say he's 10 bordering on 11. I'll give him a solid 11. Because he is gonna be he's just gonna be another Joe on the roster, you know, Starduster. Why does he have a cool nickname like that, Starduster? But then, yeah, this guy has multiple hands, which is great. But the more I think about it, it's like, it's great for options, but like, how many times will I need to, um, will I use it honestly? You know, and all the stuff that he has, Duke has. The only difference is this one, which I got from somebody else, which I don't know who Starduster is, but Why is he so special that he gets his own backpack and Duke doesn't? Did Duke not come with his own, the one with the classic Duke? I'd pull him out, but here, yeah, this guy right here. Did I borrow this from somebody else? And look at that. So in this one, the flames are much more reddish and orange in color. See, he's the exact same guy. I think a little bit different on the face. That's why I didn't want to get this guy, because the silhouette is basically Duke, so I already have him. You know, I don't care that he's called Stardust or he's basically Duke. So yeah, he's gonna remain an 11 because I can't give him a 12. It's basically same figure. But yeah, pretty cool though. And then here's Alpine. Definitely, I wanted to get him. Oh yeah, and I forgot this guy. Look at this. Oh, it's getting kind of tight. Let me put him on. Look at how clear these goggles are. That man. Remember in the old days, this would be like all painted in. You won't be able to see the eyes on the figure. Not so in this case. This is beautiful. Then you put on his cap, and that's Alpine right there, man. That is just Alpine. Now I took off the rope because I wanted to see if it changes my perception of him being so chunky. Changes, you know. Oops. Oh, that's removable? I didn't know that. I wonder if it's supposed to be. It's got a lot of belt loops over here that I suppose we can put these guys in. It's supposed to be like that. And it's supposed to clip on like this, maybe. Get that out of the way. Hmm. This guy's gotta go through here. I mean, it's supposed to, but the plastic is just so soft. And there's barely any space in the eye. And I think it needed to be soft because otherwise this thing will just snap off. They're so thin. Think you it's up to you because I don't think it's supposed to go like this. It could, but man, wouldn't that be like dangerous? I think I'll just do it like that. I don't care if it's dangerous. It's not supposed to be realistic anyway. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. Alpine sits and he gets his butt poked. I don't know what these two belt loops are for, but I'm assuming this one is supposed to be for this loop, this hook. There you go. Yeah, as long as I got him in there, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough there. I thought he had a backpack. Put his gun over here. I want him to carry everything that he can. That way I don't have to deal with putting it in the baggie. So you're gonna be chunky as heck with all your gear on. This one seems familiar. I think it's same one that Lady J had. Yeah, there you go. Alpine's all packed and ready. This guy's all packed and ready. These will probably go on a baggy bag. This one goes like so. I'm sorry, I'm not really good at posing, so I just need to put them up on the shelf, get them out of my box pile, and make sure that's lessened up. So that's it for my review of Alpine and Starduster. I'm sorry it's been, I tried to make it as quickly as possible, so it's not too much. They're really great figures. More so with Alpine, he's 12. I know I'm pushing him aside because like, you're at 11. You're barely worth it. But he's got so much though. Will I buy more of him? No. Will I buy more of him? No, because you only need one. So he's gonna stay at 12. He's good for what he's got. Fulfills whatever you need to get the Alpine character in your GI Joe classified line. So he's definitely something you need to get. I don't know this guy. I have no connection to this guy. He looks so much like Duke with a different uniform. So I wouldn't say he's a something I needed to get, and I probably would have canceled his pre-order if I had been given the chance. But yeah, that's it. So maybe yeah, he's not an 11. Maybe he's a 10. Yeah, he's a 10. Value at 10, base price at 10, because even though he comes with a lot of cool stuff, it's something that I can not necessarily want in my lineup. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys see you again soon, and have a nice day. Bye.